Okay. Good morning, everyone. So please let me know if my voice is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much. So is the screen also visible to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So for once, all those who have joined through YouTube, please confirm that my voice is clear to you all and the screen is properly visible so that we can start with the session. Okay. Good morning, Himanshu. Devender Sharma. Can you please confirm that my voice is audible in on YouTube as well? Okay, thank you so much. So good morning, everyone. First of all, I welcome you all to the live crash course of NABARD Grade A 2025 exam. Good morning, Satyam, Shubham, VKM. Good morning, Pallavi, and everyone. Okay, so I welcome you once again to NABARD Grade A live crash course. So this is the first class, and I'm going to take your orientation first. Okay. I'll be teaching you chapter 1 of ARD after the orientation. Clear? So we'll start with the live crash course. I'm going to tell you that what is this crash course, what all we are providing to you, and also how it is useful for you and how you can utilize it for yourself, okay, for the maximum benefit. Now, students, if I talk about right now, the situation is that notification is already out and everybody is in a panic mode. Okay. So there can be three kinds of aspirants that I feel right now are there. First, who have not started yet. Okay. जिन्होंने अभी तक preparation ही start नहीं की है. So first kind can be कि not yet started. Okay. Next kind of aspirants can be who have purchased the course but they were not able to complete the course. Okay, now reason can be any, means those who haven't yet started, maybe the reason can be like they were preparing for any other examination and now they have thought ki now we'll start with the NABARD exam because notification is out for this examination, right? So there can be many reasons for that, or they were not aware about this examination. Now they have came to know about this exam and they wanted to prepare for this exam, right? So there can be one group of students who have not yet started. Now there can be another group of students who have started but not completed. Okay, but not completed. So uh, these group can be like they have purchased the course or they were doing self study, they were using any kind of resource to prepare for this examination, but we know notification is delayed, right? There are so many other things. We might have second thoughts ki notification आएगा नहीं आएगा, let's prepare for any other examination, okay, by then कि NABARD का भी कुछ पता नहीं चल रहा है. So such thoughts can be there and students might get distracted and they might have stopped preparing for NABARD and now they have waked up ki, okay, notification is out, we have to complete whatever we have started, right? So now students, there can be third group also ki which who have all completed the course, they have completed their preparation and everything, they have completed the syllabus, but now they wanted to revise, right? So there can be these three set of students out there, and let me tell you, for helping you all students, all kind of aspirants, whether you haven't yet started, you wanted to prepare for this examination, you wanted to clear this examination within this 45 days, or you had started, you were not able to complete the course or your studies for any reason, or you have completed and now you want uh, a, a crash course which can help you revise everything, right? So this live crash course is going to help you in all the aspect. Let me tell you, okay? Now, students, first I'll show you what all we are providing in this live crash course. Okay, what is your schedule for this live crash course? how all subjects will be covered in in this particular duration of time. Okay, this we have 45 days left. So how we are planning to cover all your subjects, be it your merit, non-merit section, how we are planning to cover for your phase 1. I'm going to show you the schedule for that. After that, I'm going to tell you that how can you utilize this course for your maximum benefit, right? So let's start, and I'm going to show you the course first. Okay, now I think the screen is visible. Okay, I think the screen is visible. If it is, please give me thumbs up. I hope the screen is visible where I'm showing you NABARD Grade A 2025 Phase 1 plus Phase 2 live crash course. Okay, so students, let me tell you what all we are covering inside this course, what deliverables you are getting, okay, how we are going to cover, what kind of content you are getting for this particular course. Let me show you. Okay, so you can see there is quantitative aptitude, reasoning, English. Okay, your non-merit section is covered here, QRE. Along with that, you get descriptive English. Now, descriptive English is for your phase 2, right? Then you have current affair for NABARD, which is obviously a very important part of your phase 1 and phase 2. Then you get live classes for phase 1 as well as phase 2. Then there is sectional mock test. So आपके phase 1 के लिए you will get sectional mock test as well as for the phase 2 also, right? Then computer knowledge is also provided. All your non-merit sections are provided. It's not like that computer knowledge and decision making are somewhat less important, so you can cover it by yourself. No, we have provided you the content here. You will get the classes along with the all material that we provide for these each subject. Okay, then you get ESI, economics and social issues. Then you get which is the static part, you get ARD, which is agriculture and rural development, right? Then decision making is also provided to you. You get all previous year questions along with analysis. Okay, and also students, you get weekly mentor talk. If you find any difficulty covering this course, if you face any difficulty covering this course, you can talk to the mentors, and you can, there will be weekly sessions that will be going on, and you can talk to mentors about your queries. Okay, now let me tell you about the deliverables. Okay, what all we are providing you under each section. So let me give you the example of ARD. Okay, this is my subject, so I'm going to open ARD first, and I'm going to tell you what all we are providing under each chapter for you. So students, here schedule is attached. Okay, then you get this. First chapter is Introduction to Agriculture. If you open this chapter, you will see the summary sheet. Okay, there is a summary sheet provided. Now, what is this summary sheet? So students, in our main course, we have concept notes. Okay, so these concept notes are very huge, and they are time taking to cover. So what we say student, what we advise to aspirant generally, ki you cover concept notes when you have enough time. But right now we don't have sufficient time, we have limited time. Okay, we have just 45 days left, and we need to cover 8 subjects. So for in that case, you need something which is short and crisp, right? So you can see this is the summary sheet which covers all our concept notes in a short manner. So you get summary sheet. Now students, one more thing, you need some tool for revision, right? So these mind maps are your tool for revision. Now once you have covered the summary sheet, you can quickly, before your examination, you can quickly revise everything through these mind maps. You can see they are very handy, and you can just quickly go through all the important things through these mind maps. Along with this, you get descriptive model question and answer document. So students, this descriptive model question and answer is basically your uh, fodder material and the examples or samples of questions that can be asked to you in descriptive writing. You can see here, okay, this is a descriptive fodder material for first chapter. For each chapter, you will get this, okay, you will get descriptive fodder material. After that, you will get questions, some sample question. I'll show you, like you can see here. Question is given along with the sample answer. So you can, practice your descriptive answer writing as well through this particular section, right? Then you get solve previous year question for each chapter. It's not like that compiled, you will get the compiled question paper in the pre-YQ section with analysis, but chapter wise also you are getting segregation of all the previous year question. Now once you are covering particular chapter, you wanted to solve the PYQ of that particular chapter. Okay, so अगर आपको पूरा पेपर दे दिया जाएगा, then you will have to segregate out, you will have to find out, and it will take a lot of time. But right now here, see, you are provided with PYQs where each chapter is segregated, where PYQs of each chapter is separated and given to you as a document, and you can solve them, right? Then you also get quiz to attend. Okay, so you can take this test and you can test yourself. So this is what we provide you in the course, live crash course. Now students, let me show you the schedule. Okay, the schedule of this particular live crash course, and after that I'll show you how you can utilize this crash course for yourself and how this is going to be helpful for you all. Okay, I hope now this screen is visible to you all, which is this NABARD Grade A 2025 Phase 1, right? Classes schedule is there. If it is visible, please let me know in the chat section. Okay. Is it visible? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so students, you can see this is the schedule. Now here you have to understand, we have divided. Now from today onwards, we are starting your classes, okay? Your entire day has been divided into three section, okay? Three slots, we can say. Now students, see, now the thing that can come in your mind ki I'll be in the class from 7:30 to 9 p.m. Then when is the time for me to revise everything and do every other practice, right? But students, right now you have to understand one thing. You have to understand one thing. You have limited time and you have to push yourself. You have to give your 100%. Especially those who have not started yet, they are right now preparing. You have to give your 100%. Whatever time is left after these classes, you need to utilize them. And one other strategy you can follow, that I'm going to tell you after few minutes, okay, when I'm going to talk about the strategy part. Clear? So this is your schedule. You can see from today onwards we are starting your classes. Okay, from today is the orientation class first. Here you can see, and this orientation class is all about which we are talking right now. And then after that you will get it's from 7:30. Okay, I'll show you from here. So from today you will be getting one current affairs session of scheme tab, and then computer knowledge, which is your non-merit section. So basically, if you can see here, the slot has been divided likewise. The first slot is given to ARD, second is for your current affair, and then third is for your non-merit section, which is computer knowledge, decision making, quant reasoning, English, right? Right. So why this has been designed likewise? Ki ARD and current affair are very, very important section for your phase 1, phase 2. Right now we are preparing for phase 1, so let's talk about phase 1. So ARD and current affair are very, very important for your phase 1, right? So in the morning you can complete, you can complete your ARD. In the noon time you can complete your current affair. Then if you have, if you want to cover non-merit section, if you want to go for the non-merit classes, go for it. Otherwise, what you can do, you can revise your ARD and current affair if you are already comfortable with your non-merit section, right? If you are already comfortable, or you feel like you don't need classes for that, or you can just practice yourself, I suggest that you go for the classes. If you feel like just listen to the teacher once, what they are saying, whatever the questions they are putting forward, just solve them. But if you feel you are comfortable with your non-merit section, so you can utilize that time for revising whatever you have learned so far, right? So this is the timetable you can see. And now how we are going to cover here, I have told you we have divided this entire day into three slots. Then first slot is for ARD, then second is for current affair, third is for non-merit section, right? You and see everything will be covered. You can see schemes starting from the October. So from the recent month to the backward, we will be going for your current affair, right? And for ARD, all the chapters will be completed. Okay, you can see introduction to agriculture, agronomy is there, then agronomy, farming system. Okay, so there might be some days where we are covering 1.5 chapter, or we are covering one chapter a day. Okay, so there can be such thing. We'll adjust accordingly. We'll be in the live class and I'm going to inform you accordingly. But yeah, overall we are going to cover everything, right? Then there is a report tab of for October, because again for current affair I have told you we are going from recent to the पास्ट मंथ. सो फॉर वी आर मूविंग फॉरवर्ड. सो तो आपको जो रीसेंट मंथ है वो मिल सके, बिकॉज वी हैव सीन करंट अफेयर. इन करंट अफेयर क्वेश्चंस आर मोस्टली आस्क्ड फ्रॉम द रीसेंट मंथ, राइट? So this is your schedule. All in all, you can see everything is covered. All ARD chapters are there. All your current affair part is there. Then your non-merit section is also there. Okay. And likewise, we are going to cover your entire phase one course or syllabus, right? So students, with this, I hope you have got the understanding ki what is our life course, what we are providing in the life course, and how we are going to cover everything, right? Okay, now let me talk about how to utilize this life course for yourself so that you get maximum benefit. Okay, so that you can get maximum benefit. Okay. So students, first part is that is a very important part of this live crash courses, that you are getting live classes. Okay. Now, right now at this point of time, you are getting opportunity to interact to the teacher, that too in the live classes. Okay, now you are getting you are getting live classes for all the subject. Now this live classes that you are getting will cover all the subjects, all the topics in comprehensive manner, right? See what happens in recorded classes, that you have to see what is previously recorded. Okay, you have to see what is previously recorded, and you have, if you have any doubt, then you don't have an opportunity to interact with the teacher. So सबसे पहली बात, सबसे important चीज लाइव क्लासेस की ये है कि you get to interact with the teacher, and right now you don't have any time. इस time पे you cannot waste your time thinking कि I'll post a doubt and then it will be get resolved and to whom to ask, right? तो सबसे पहले थिंग चीज जो यहाँ पे आपको मिलेगी, दैट इज द लाइव क्लासेस. यू विल गेट द लाइव क्लासेस फॉर ऑल द सब्जेक्ट, be it your merit, be it your non-merit section, right? Then these live classes will be comprehensive. It will cover all the topics, all the chapters in detail manner. Okay, so whether right now if you are just preparing, like if you are in the category who have just started preparing, then these live classes will be helpful for those ऑल्सो. ऐसा नहीं है कि जिसने पढ़ा है उनके लिए रिवीजन के लिए अच्छा है. देखो रिवीजन के लिए अच्छा है ही, बिकॉज शॉर्ट टाइम में आपका सारा कोर्स रिवाइज हो रहा है. बट दोज हु हैवंट येट स्टार्टेड, उनके लिए भी अच्छा है, बिकॉज कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव कवरेज होगी. सारे चैप्टर एज इट इज आपको पढ़ाए जाएंगे. ओके, देन देर विल बी देर विल बी क्वेश्चंस for the practice part also. So basically, first and foremost thing is that you are getting the live classes where you get to interact with the teacher, you get to interact with the teacher and solve your doubts. Now what should be your approach? Now students, approach क्या होनी चाहिए? First, your approach should be that you attend the class. Okay, now I totally get it that there might be few people who are not able to attend the session right now at this particular point of time. Might be they are working, so they need to go to their job, or might be they are not comfortable right now at this time, or the time schedule is not matching their daily schedule. So what to do in that case? You will be providing you these classes in the recorded form also, so you can you can watch the recorded classes also, right? So this particular class is being recorded right now and you will get the recorded form of this particular class. So approach should be that you first priority should be that attend the live class at that moment, whatever the schedule is, that at that particular time attend the live class. Okay, if you cannot, just watch the recorded session. After that, what you need to do, you need to focus where teacher has said that this topic is important, or this particular thing is important for your examination. So you need to take out your summary sheet and start highlighting those things and revise. Okay, during live class what you will do, you will highlight things, and after live class what you will do, you will quickly revise everything because it is fresh. Okay, teacher has just taught you that, It will be fresh in your mind. You can quickly revise it. It will hardly take 10 to 15 minutes, right? So revise it. After that, try to solve questions. Okay, try to solve questions of that particular chapter so that you can analyze yourself कि कितने अच्छे से आपको concept समझ में आया है. Is there any doubt? So अगर if there is any doubt, you can come to next class and you can ask teacher about that particular doubt, right? So this should be your approach. One thing if you can do, I would say that will add on to this particular approach is that if you can read chapter in advance. See, if you can read chapter in advance, like for say today I am covering your chapter 1. Okay, आज I hope आप लोगों ने ऐसे पढ़ा नहीं होगा, स्पेशली कि क्लास है तो चलो पढ़ के आते हैं. बट कल से आप क्या कर सकते हो, आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू टीच इन टुमारोज और द what topic we are going to start for the tomorrow class, right? So what you can do, if you can come prepared for this particular class, like if you can just read summary sheet quickly for that particular topic. So while reading there might be some doubts, you can come to the live class and you can ask your doubt at that particular point of time. And also what will happen, if you have read already, that will help you in revision, right? So you can apply these approaches, you can go for these approaches, and you can cover these live class effectively, cover this crash course effectively. सेम गोज फॉर योर करंट अफेयर. अगर आप करंट अफेयर का डॉक्यूमेंट एक बार पढ़ लेते हो, इफ यू कवर द करंट अफेयर डॉक्यूमेंट बिफोर योर क्लास, व्हाट विल हैपन इन द क्लास, you will see teacher teaching all those things, and teacher will be highlighting things. So you can just highlight the important things. That will help you revise things, that will help you tell what is important. And when you do second revision, the first revision will be in the class, second revision is after the class. So in the second revision, what will happen, that thing will become permanent in your mind, right? You will see ki that thing has become fixed, and once you practice the question, then again you will get to understand ki now whether you have actually understood the thing or not, right? So this can be your approach for this particular live crash course, right? Now students, let's talk about the strategy. So strategy kya honi chahiye, what should be a strategy? Okay, now here is what I'm going to tell you ki how you can manage your this hectic schedule of yours. So I know you have classes from 7:30 to 9 p.m. So how you can manage? So first strategy should be ki you know which subject you are good at and which subject you need more practice. ठीक है? Understand what is your strong area, understand what is your weak area. Like for example, if ARD is your strong area, or we can say you are from agriculture background and you can yourself manage to read cover ARD, then I suggest no need to come in the ARD class. Okay, you can save this time. You can just read current affair at this point of time, or you can practice your non-merit section. If you feel you are comfortable with non-merit section, then what to do? See, one thing is that don't come in the class, other thing is that only come in important classes. Okay, only come in important classes means classes where we are covering the important chapters. You can apply both these strategies. For non-merit section, again you have to understand that we cannot think that non-merit section may we have to clear sectional cutoff, so it will be easy, or will manage, will do, right? And we don't have to give it least priority. So I understand we don't have to invest much time here, but still we have to practice this to an extent that we can just clear the sectional cutoff, right? Now for that, what you can do, if you are comfortable with non-merit section, you can either go for practicing yourself. Okay, practicing yourself, or what you can do, the next approach can be that you just come to the classes of important topics. Okay, important topics. Okay, so you can just come to the classes of important topics. Now, by that, what will happen? If you cover only important topics, practice important topics, again, you manage to clear the sectional cutoff. Okay, and if you are comfortable already, you practice yourself again. Okay, but practice is important. It's not that you have to ignore any particular subject, or if you don't have to just say that non-merit section is very easy and I'll able to do it, or it will be very easy to do it. So, but practice is required. Okay, for everything, practice is required. If you are not coming to ARD classes, then read summary sheet yourself. and practice questions yourself. And if you have doubt, you can come to the class for interacting, for asking teacher doubt, or you can post your query in the discussion forum. So हमारे पास we have discussion forum also in the live crash course, where you post your doubt. All those who do not know right now about live crash course, to them I'll like to tell you that how you are going to solve your doubt, how we are going to solve your doubt. So basically, students, we have a discussion forum. What is this discussion forum? Basically, uh, if you come to the live class, you have any doubt, you can just ask your doubt, right? That will be resolved at that point of time. But sometimes we have doubts after the class also. We can have doubts after the class. So for that, you can just post on discussion forum. Whatever query you post on discussion forum will be resolved within 24 hours, right? You will get the reply within 24 hours. So this is another way of resolving your doubts. Now, if you have any doubt related to overall strategy, and you don't feel ki you are not able to, you feel like you're not able to write this your doubt, this doubts of your in discussion forum, you want to interact with the teacher, you want to talk to that mentor. So for that also, you can ask our support team for the calls. So there can be one-on-one calls. You can arrange them for yourself, and you can talk about overall strategy and everything. Clear? So this is how you have to utilize this live course, and this is how this live course is going to be helpful for you. And if you use this strategy, if you use this approach, you can make out maximum from this live course. ठीक है? Understand right now that the only limitation here is time, right? Abhi hamare paas, we don't have a situation where we have lot of time and we can just sit and cover things slowly and slowly. So right now, one more thing you have to keep in mind is the thing that will make difference in your preparation is strategy. देखो students पढ़ते सभी हैं. Okay, this is a very what will I'll say कि ये very evident fact है कि everyone is worried about exam. Everybody want to learn, everybody want to study. Many give their 100%, but only few get selected. Why? Because their strategy is right. So right now, make a strategy for yourself. There is no ideal strategy that I can tell you. Okay, so make a strategy for yourself. Guys, just give me a minute. Okay, there is some technical issue. Just give me a minute. Okay, so sorry for the interruption. There was some technical issues. Okay, so where were we? We were discussing about these live classes and your strategy. Okay, now students, see what I was telling you, that you should make a strategy uh, that is serving you, right? Means what you have to do, you have to understand in which subject you are good at, in which subject you need practice, you need more time to invest, right? So make a strategy for yourself and accordingly prepare for this examination and make best utilization of these days which you have before your phase one, right? Okay. One more thing I wanted to tell you here, that students merit section is very important, right? So ARD static is important subject, we know, wherein out of 40 in static you will find, from static you will find 30 to 32 question will be there in your examination, right? So you have to make a strategy where you are giving more time for ARD static. Then we know current affair is very important, be it your schemes which are very important. Okay, so schemes are important, your your GA part is important. So again, give time to current affair. Give more time to current affair. Okay. And for non-merit section and for other section, make a strategy that you are managing to just you are practicing enough to clear the minimum cutoff. ठीक है. And for your merit section के लिए भी again there can be a different set of students. ठीक है. There can be set of students who are not from agriculture background. Then for your merit section, your strategy should be that you manage to score maximum in your GA plus ESI part. Okay. And if you're from agriculture background, if you're not from agriculture background, then go for this strategy. If you are from agriculture background, then what your strategy should be that you score maximum in ARD. You try to score maximum in ARD and enough in ESI and GA so that you can clear the overall cutoff. Overall cutoff, right? So this should be your strategy. Accordingly, I have told you ways to make your strategy, make your own strategy. Now you have to see what strategy work for you and start preparing for this examination. Okay. So before I start the chapter now, that is introduction to agriculture, I would like to take your queries. Okay. I'd like to take queries from both Zoom session and the YouTube sessions. So first I'll take queries from the Zoom session and then from YouTube session. Okay. Chalo. Okay, Vivek, your query is I have never prepared computer and decision making subject. Yeah, Vivek, see, understand one thing in computer knowledge and in your decision making, you don't have to cover again, you don't have to cover the entire computer knowledge and decision making syllabus, just important things. If there are two classes allotted to these section, that is kept in mind ki you are getting enough material, enough things in these classes to clear the minimum cutoff. Okay, so do not worry about that. If you feel like these classes are not enough, so you can ask to individual teacher ki what else you can do. Okay, what else you can do, and you can ask during the class also that how these classes and what part of these classes are important for examination, that from there your section cutoff is cleared. Okay, so you can go for the classes right now. Just attend the class. If you feel like there is something else you wanted to do, you can ask to the individual teacher. They will better guide you on that. Clear? Okay. Okay, regarding covering current affair of November, so do not worry. Okay, you will be getting current affair for each month. Okay, November के लिए December till your December, you will be getting document till your December 10th of December. आपका 20th December को phase 1 है, 10th of December तक के लिए you will be getting the document, current affair document, and classes for November till November. Okay, so do not worry about that. Everything will be covered. Okay. Yes, yes. See, do not worry about the classes. Classes will be provided to you. Okay. Yes, Shraddha, these classes are also provided in silver course as well, right? Okay. Tanmay, I have shown you the schedule. If you want, you can just go to the schedule part and you can just open the schedule. You will find the detailed schedule there, right? Okay. It's nice to see how you guys are motivating among yourself. Okay, so yes, Vivek, I would also like to say here कि just first attend these two classes. If there is still any problem or issues, attend these two classes and see if you are able to and attend any mock test. If you are able to clear the sectional cutoff, then it's well and good. If it's not, then you can talk to teacher for that. Tanmay, no, these all lectures are not available on YouTube. Just 1 to 2 lectures for demo purposes are available on the YouTube. Okay, so I would like to make sure on YouTube we also here कि सारी classes नहीं मिलेंगी YouTube में. Only there will be only 1 to 2 classes available on YouTube for demo purpose. See, Kavya, MCQs, few MCQs will be covered in the live classes, but rest, the quiz that is provided to you in the course, that you have to you have to solve yourself. यस गौरव, आपके जीए एआरडी और ईएसआई में भी सेक्शनल कट ऑफ होती है. ओके. Okay, Rahul, see, one more question I would like to answer here, which Rahul have asked, and I want everybody of you to listen to this very carefully, कि क्या crash course से हो जाएगा? Okay. Now, students, हो जाएगा या नहीं होगा, that totally depends on you and how effectively you utilize this crash course. Now ultimately, see, ultimately it come to the aspirant only. ठीक है. We on institute level can do so, can do things, can make courses, can design course accordingly, we can give you classes, we can solve your doubts, we can do everything for you. But ultimately, if you see, that reality is that it ultimately comes to the individual level only, how that particular individual has utilized things that is there, and how effectively. See, I'm not saying to you that ये enough होगा या नहीं होगा. Enough hoga if you effectively utilize it, because this is the content which others are also reading, others are also using for their preparation. एंड अगर किसी का होगा तो इसी से ही होगा, राइट? इसी कंटेंट से ही होगा. अगर नहीं हो रहा होगा तो देर माइट बी सम प्रॉब्लम विद द स्ट्रैटेजी, सम माइट प्रॉब्लम विद द problem at your end where you are not able to effectively utilize all this content. Okay, so please, for this particular question, I cannot give you a definite answer, yes or no. It totally depends on your intent. What is your intent? Okay, if your intent is to utilize these 40-45 days to 100% and utilize this course effectively, yes, then it is doable. Otherwise, again, if not, अगर देखो, नोटिफिकेशन से पहले भी आपके पास टाइम था, राइट? आपने अगर 6 महीने पहले भी कोर्स कंप्लीट लिया होता एंड आप नहीं पढ़ते तो तब भी नहीं होता, राइट? सो इट टोटली डिपेंड्स ऑन यू. ओके, phase 2 in January. Okay. Harika, see, summary sheets are already there in the course. Okay, so you are getting a summary sheet before the classes only. Only the classes will be provided to you on that particular time only. Okay. Yes, Pratiksha, these classes will be available in the recorded form as well. Yes, Ankit, there will be subject-wise cutoff for merit section as well. Okay. Okay, Sanjay, I hope I have answered that query before. Ki, is this enough for phase 1 or not? Ashwin, okay, Ashwin, see, for notes, I would suggest ki attend the classes, read summary sheet, revise from mind maps, and highlight important things and try to re-revise things. That will be sufficient. There is no additional notes that are required. Okay. Yes, yes. See, for current affair part, do not worry. Okay, you will be getting all the current affair before your examination. Okay, Rahul, we'll see if we can provide you the break in between the classes. Okay. Okay, yes, Vivek, see, ARD is doable, very doable. You can, just attend these live classes, and whatever I am telling you here, that I'm also going to highlight the important topics to you, from which the questions have been asked previously. So it is doable. Okay, it is doable, completely doable. But the thing is that you have to read things, you have to revise things, and memorize and practice. Okay. Rishita, see, the things regarding sufficient or doable or ho jayega. So, see, such questions I have already answered. I have told you, it totally and totally depend on you. Okay. Pratik, see, Pratik, you can, watch the recorded part of this particular session. Okay. You can just go, you will get the recorded part of this class. So you can watch it and you can just listen. And there is nothing special I have told you. I've just told you how to utilize this course. Okay. No, no, Ashwin, there is no additional notes required along with the classes. Yes, yes, all the notes. The summary sheet is downloadable. You can download it and you can take out the printout also, and you can highlight important things there. Okay, Rishita, for ESI. Okay, ESI के लिए there is a query. So for ESI, Rishita, right now, what you have to do, you have to focus on the ESI current affair only for phase one, because ESI static is not asked in your phase one. For ESI right now, your strategy should be just focus on current affair part, be it ESI related schemes, reports, any other topic of ESI, right? So just read ESI current affair for phase one. And right now, as we have limited time, so focus on current affair only. But yes, for phase two, you have to read the static part for descriptive answer writing. Okay. And for static part, ESI static, there will be classes on your in your live crash course. So you can just watch those live ESI static classes, and you can cover your ESI static to that extent only for phase one. Okay. Dev Jyoti, see, right now I'm not in the situation of answering that particular question. What I suggest you that you please write this question in our mail. Okay, we'll surely revert to that. Okay, we'll research about it and we'll give you the answer on mail. So please mail us that question. Vivek, yes, in ARD you get objective question in both phase one and phase two. The syllabus is same. The difference is that in your phase two, some paragraph based questions are there. Okay, there you are getting like a whole complete paragraph where you have some fill in the blanks or questions related to that paragraph. So the thing is that in phase two, the difficulty level is more for ARD. I would say ARD objective. In phase one, ARD objective is very simple, but in phase two, the difficulty level increases. Yes, Prateek, all classes will be available in recorded format as well. See, Ashwin, if you miss any classes, you can either go for recording one or you can go for PDF. Okay, that's totally up to you. No, Sai. See, I have already told you that if you have already completed your ARD section and you are comfortable with it, you are able to score good in ARD. Then no need to see classes. But yeah, if you want to know important topics, like if you want to know from soil, what are the important topics that you have to focus more on, from which particular topic questions can be asked. So for that, you can attend the classes of important chapters only. But if you feel like you have already read and you know things, then no need to attend classes. Okay. See, Ayushi, regarding NABARD annual report budget census from 2011, there are classes kept for ARD current affairs. So everything will be covered in ARD current affair classes. Okay. Okay, Debjot, Jyoti. Neha, yes, for descriptive answer writing, you will get classes in phase two after your phase one. Okay, once your phase one is completed, then there will be new schedule formed for phase two. There will be classes again for ARD and everything for phase two. So you will get the sessions. Okay. Rishita, see, right now, I will be teaching you from the PDF only. But what you can do, you can open your PDFs. Sorry, right now I will be teaching you from PPTs only. But what you can do at your end, you can just open your PDF and follow the classes and follow the topics as I am teaching you. If you have any doubt from the PDF, you can ask me. Okay. Okay, Nidhi, I'll talk to the team regarding your suggestion. Okay. You're welcome, Ayushi. No, Kavya, right now, I think you should focus on phase one first, okay? Okay, Gaurav, you can type. You're welcome, Nidhi. I'll take your query later on, Gaurav, okay? Okay, Vivek, see, right now, if you want to utilize these classes for phase two as well, so I would suggest, see, you need to learn the concepts. Okay, you need to understand the core concepts, understand the concepts, read the things, and also try to understand that for descriptive answer writing you need to write a whole answer, of about 400 to 600 words of that on that particular topic. So like for say right now you are reading about organic farming, example is there. So I will be teaching you what is organic farming, what we understand by organic farming, what to avoid, what to use in organic farming, and these things. Okay, this is the static part. Now, if you are reading something related to organic farming in your current affair, okay, just make a note of that also, so that if there is any question in your descriptive answer writing based on organic farming, you can use that current data, you can use your static knowledge and frame entire questions. Okay, if there is any scheme related to organic farming, promoting organic farming among farmers, you can make a note of that scheme. Okay, you can utilize, you can, point that scheme in your descriptive answer writing. Okay, this is the schemes and so and so. Okay. Okay, so now I'll take query from YouTube comment section. Okay, by then, if you guys have any doubt in Zoom session, you can ask your doubt. But I'll take queries now from YouTube session. Okay. Yes, Noor Aura, if you are purchasing gold course, you will be getting live crash course also in the gold course. Okay. Good morning. Okay, so Manish is asking, Manish Yadav, should I join live crash course or YouTube video? See, Manish Yadav, if you want complete coverage, if you want classes for all the topics, all the chapters in detailed manner, then crash course will be helpful. But if you want to just practice, if you want to just analyze your preparation, how well I have prepared, then you can go for YouTube classes, because on YouTube classes you will be getting the questions. Okay, you will be getting the questions, and you can practice questions with teacher on YouTube. Yes, yes, RS99K live classes are included in your silver course. Manish Yadav, our free initiative on YouTube will be starting from today onward. For ARD, it is starting from today onward at 2:30. There will be class of ARD static from today. Okay, Ritika Das, yes, from today onward, we are starting our YouTube classes also, free YouTube classes. Okay, so Praveen Kumar, yes. Does current affair provided in crash course enough? Yes, Praveen Kumar. See, we try to compile these. We try to curate the current affair based on the examination demand. So we feel like everything that is important for examination is covered in these current affair document. But again, I'm not going to say here that 100% coverage will be provided, because there is always a scope of change in pattern. So pattern can change, and some things can be like new to us and also for you for as per the exam pattern. But yeah, most of the things are covered in current affair documents. Anubhav Panda, if you start your quants and reasoning, yes, it is possible, because see, in quants and reasoning, first thing first, that it is part of your non-merit section. You don't have to score maximum, you just need to clear the minimum cutoff. For that, what you can do, you can just practice important topics. Okay, for quants, important topics are quadratic equation, DI, simplification, approximation, time and work, ratio proportion, then speed and distance, simple interest, compound interest. Such topic you can practice. For reasoning also, focus on important topics like syllogism, inequalities, setting arrangement, then your direction sense, blood relations. ठीक है, इतने टॉपिक्स भी कर लोगे, you will be able to clear the sectional cutoff of quants and reasoning. Okay, Praveen Kumar, right? For your question, like how many mock tests are enough? So let me tell you, I cannot give you a particular number. आप जितने भी mock test लगा सकते हो, that will be helpful for you. Okay, try to practice as many mock tests as you can. We are providing you the 10 mock test in our crash course. Rest, if you can find mock test from any other platform, so I would say go for 15, 20. There is no fixed number. जितने ज़्यादा आप mock test लगाओगे, you will feel more confident. Okay. So minimum you have to go for 10 to 15. at least. Yes, yes. The classes are available on silver course as well. Okay, so no need to worry. Yes, Noor Aura, regarding practicing your full length mock test, yes, you should start this full length mock test before your, just 10 to 15 days before your examination. Okay, because at that point you will have that feel ki you are sitting in exam, like you are sitting in the examination. You can just, practice test as like you are sitting in the examination. Just see what timing are you allotting for different section, because there will be a composite timing, right? And just analyze how you are reacting to the situation when you have limited time for that particular section and everything, right? So yeah, before your 10 to 15 days before your examination, you can go for mock test. ओके, ऋतिक दास सी, व्हाट द थिंग इज दैट कि यूट्यूब में जो क्लासेस हैं और लाइव क्रैश कोर्स में जो क्लासेस है उसमें डिफरेंस है। पहली बात तो, जो लाइव क्रैश कोर्स की क्लासेस है, देर विल बी ओनली 1 to 2 डेमो क्लास ऑन यूट्यूब, ठीक है? सारी क्लासेस आपको यूट्यूब में नहीं मिलेगी लाइव क्रैश कोर्स की। दूसरी बात, जो यूट्यूब में फ्री क्लासेस हैं, दे आर नॉट कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव इन नेचर, दे विल बी in question and answer format, okay? And also it's only important questions will be taught, important topics will be taught, but in in live class crash course you get all the topics, all the chapters, all the subject covered in comprehensive manner. Yes, Ashwin Prasad, you will get the live class on the same day. Okay, you will get the recording of live class on the same day. Like recording of this particular class will be provided to you today only. Okay, so I have answered all the queries from the YouTube comments. Now let me see questions on Zoom session. Rishita, see, like you will open your course, na? There will be a section made ki PDF of ARD class 1. So you can download the PDF. Okay, you can download the PDF from there only. No need to worry. You just open the course. Everything is provided there. After this class, you will get the PDF also. Okay, by today, by EOD today, you will get the PDF. Okay, Gaurav, now coming to your query. Okay, Gaurav, good question. So the thing is that for your descriptive answer writing, now there will be 6 questions. Okay, now these 6 questions are likewise, they can be completely static based or based on ARD. Like they can be purely ARD static based, and they can be purely ESI static based. They can be mixed of ARD and ESI. They can be purely current affair based. Like sometimes schemes are asked in your descriptive answer writing. So the thing is that there is no fixed pattern of these questions, but yes, you will get at least 2 questions from ARD, which will be purely static based. So you can go for attempting those questions. But the thing is here in the NABARD, you out of 6 questions, 2 questions will be compulsory. Okay, you don't have any options there. So you need to attempt these questions. You need to write answers of these questions as they are compulsory. From the rest 4, there will be option in 2, and there will be option in 2. So out of these 4 questions, the options are there, and you have to write only 2. You have to write 2. Like मतलब ऐसा नहीं होगा कि आपका 4 में से ऑप्शन है 2 लिखने के. There will be option between 2. There will be like for question number 1 and 2, they are compulsory. There will be option between 3 and 4. Question number 3 or 4. Either you have to write 3 or 4. इधर यू हैव टू राइट देन 5 और 6. ठीक है, तो ये है आपका पैटर्न नबार्ड ग्रेड ए का फॉर डिस्क्रिप्टिव आंसर राइटिंग. सो फॉर दिस व्हाट यू आई सजेस्ट इज लाइक ऑल द क्वेश्चंस दैट आर प्योरली स्टैटिक बेस्ड for from ARD, you can write those answers. You can write those answers easily if you know the concepts, right? But yes, for the ESI part, there can be a mixture Like they can be purely SI static based. Like once question was asked, write about the institutional and non-institutional sources of agriculture credit. Now this is something purely static based, but sometimes schemes are asked. So purely current affair based can be there in your examination. So yeah, accordingly you have to practice your descriptive answer writing. Okay. Yes, as our Saho, these classes will be available in Silver course also. Don't no need to worry. You can just avail these classes from Silver course as well. Okay, Kavya, I'll take your query and I'll talk to team regarding this. And in my as per my information, full length mock tests are already uploaded in our gold course. But if it is yet not uploaded in the crash course, I'll surely ask team to get it uploaded. Okay. Sai Kesav, I suggest to please once refer to the summary sheet. If you are not referring to concept notes, that is totally okay. But after these classes, summary sheets are important, must to read. Okay. Yes, Vivek, I'll try to cover pre-YQs while teaching you while covering the chapters. Okay. So Simarjeet, no, there can be nothing which can be done regarding timings as the schedule is already mailed, timing is already set. So see, if you are not comfortable with this timing, you can watch recorded session later on, okay? Prateek, sorry, so sorry about timings. Timings के लिए we cannot do right now anything. यही timing है, but yeah, one suggestion would be that please go for the recorded session whenever you have time. Okay. Okay. M. Charita, regarding the notes or the PDF of these live classes, see, I would say like today, if I'm taking your class, so I'll upload it just right after the class. Then it will take some time. Okay, like I'll ask support to team to get it uploaded as soon as possible, but it will take time. Means after um, 4 5 hours you will get the PDF. But I'll try that just after the class you are getting the PDF. Okay. Tanmay, classes, yes, classes are from today onward. This is the orientation class. After this class, you will be getting class for current affair. If you are not able to find the schedule, na, I suggest you to open the ARD section. In ARD section, the very first thing that is given is schedule. Okay, Tanmay. If you are facing difficulty, I'll show you once before closing the session. Okay. Okay, Kajal. Surely I'll see if it get uploaded. Sai Keshav, I suggest you to go for both the strategy. Just once attend the class. If you feel like you are you know your reading is becoming effective by attending the class, then just go for class and then read the document. But if you are reading it from your by yourself, and then you can come to the class for revision purpose also. Okay. See, my point is that if you read yourself and attend the class, that is helping you to cover same thing twice, and it will help you to revise also, right? So if you have read the scheme tab document by yourself, well and good, just come to the class and revise with the teacher. If you are feeling that okay, this strategy is working for you, it is helping you to build your concepts or revise things effectively, go for ahead for that. But if you feel like no, it is not effective, I was well when I was reading by myself, then you can go for that also. Okay. So there is no strict thing that is applied to everybody. Okay, you have to just see which is your comfortable zone and accordingly work. Anurag Verma. See, I was thinking that I will be starting the chapter one today, but now I feel like there are so many queries, so it will take a time. So I'll start from tomorrow onward. Okay, if it is comfortable with everybody, then you can tell me. Okay, you can vote for this, and you can tell me should I go for starting chapter today or by tomorrow because we have time. This class is till 10:30, So you guys can tell me. Accordingly, I'll do. You're welcome, Tanmay. Okay, today, okay, everybody's saying today, so okay, I'll start today only. Summary sheet and mind map are uploaded. No, Ashwin. Summary sheet and mind maps are uploaded. Okay, inside the course, they are already uploaded. So right now, if you see the course, if you'll open it, you will find summary sheet and mind maps are already uploaded. Only the live classes recording you will get afterward, and the PDF of these live classes you will get afterward. Okay, I'll start today then. No, Akshasi, for the live classes, live crash course, we provide only summary sheet. Now, no, you don't have to worry. You are not missing out on anything. Okay, concept notes are detailed notes. Summary sheet is the summarized form of all those detailed notes. And let me tell you one thing, summary sheets are enough and it is covering all your important topics. So no need to worry, you are not missing out on anything. See, Rishita, like today is first chapter one, which is Introduction to Agriculture. So today I can suggest you that you can leave this class and you can, study by yourself. But tomorrow onwards, you can see if you are just, if you are able to understand your notes and revise by yourself effectively, go ahead with that. But if you feel like you want to come to the class and understand any particular concept, you can attend the class or you just be selective ki like come into the important classes only and just rest revise yourself. Okay, Rahul, see, as many have voted for today onwards, so I'll start from today. But today is very small topic. It's just an introductory agriculture part. So I'll start today now. Uh, okay, YAC ARD current affairs session for ARD current affairs, there are different sessions allotted. Okay, in this schedule, you will see different classes are there for ARD current affairs. So no need to worry, you will get the current affair as well, right? Okay, before starting, I'll just quickly take queries from YouTube session and then we can start with the chapter. Okay. Ashwin, okay, yes, you get the recording of the class, live class on the same day. Praveen Kumar, uh, see, Praveen Kumar, yes, the documents of scheme tab is heavy. I get it, and it will take time to read. But see, it is very important for your examination. First thing first, and second thing that if you can cover it from live crash course, so what will happen? Within one day, you are covering the entire month, or within 2 days, two classes, you are covering the entire month scheme tab document. You can come to the classes and then cover the document. It will be easier to cover. The point is this. Okay, Noor, or the difference between silver and gold course is that in silver course you get the content for phase two interview along with the merit section of phase one. While in your gold course you get content for all the phase one subject, phase two and interview. Okay. Okay, Kartike Singh, see, you have to open your course and go to the live class after notification section. Open that and there are classes made. Okay, you have to open those classes. Okay, Keshav, if that is the case, I suggest you to write it in the discussion forum or talk to Gurkira sir regarding this once because it should not be different. Means everything that is taught on YouTube is covered in your scheme tab document, right? So if there is something like this happening, at least just once message this thing with the message this thing with the to the team, and just highlight what is different, what was different on YouTube and what is not there in the document, so that the team can cross check and align the things. Okay, chalo, with that I'll start the chapter now, right? Okay, so I have talked about this course a lot, and I hope now you have got the clarity how to utilize this course. And now it's time that you really start preparing for this examination, and we start with your live class, right? Chalo. So today we are going to cover lecture number 1 of ARD, that is Introduction to Agriculture. Now, students, see, for this particular chapter, I suggest few things. First of all, if you'll open the summary sheet of this particular chapter, you will find that there are so many facts that need to be learned, right? You will find that there are so many institutes given, so many things given. So no need to worry here. Let me tell you, I am going to tell you the important thing that you need to learn from this particular chapter. Just learn those things, okay? And if possible, go for the rest, but right now your priority should be on focusing few things here from this particular chapter. Okay, so as this is Introduction to Agriculture, so here we are covering the basics, right? This is the chapter 1. So first let us see what is the meaning of term agriculture, right? Okay, what is the meaning of term agriculture? So students, this agriculture, okay, this agriculture term has been derived from a Latin word. And क्या Latin word है? This is ager, which means land or soil. Culture means cultivation, right? So whenever we are cultivating soil, we are cultivating land, that is agriculture. Okay, obviously we have some purpose, that's why we are doing this. But yeah, cultivating land or cultivating soil for any kind of purpose, that is agriculture. Means that is the literal meaning of term agriculture. Okay, this is the meaning of this word agriculture. Now, students, when we talk about this agriculture, the first thing that comes in our mind that agriculture only means crop production, because usually the thing that we know about agriculture is that farmers are doing agriculture and they're producing the crop. These crops are used for the consumption purpose, right? So crop production is one thing that we know about agriculture. But is it the reality? मतलब क्या ऐसा सच में है? But see, students, agriculture is not just about crop production. Agriculture, we are not just focused on crop production, we are also managing livestock. You might have seen, if you visit a farm, inside a farm, there will be some area allotted to crop production. There will be some area where farmer is growing crop. Okay. And there will be some area in some farm, not every farm, but yeah, some farm where farmer is managing the livestock. Okay. So this livestock, this managing of animal, rearing of animal is also part of agriculture. Okay. Apart from your crop production and animal husbandry, there is one more thing, which is forestry. Now, forestry is what? Utilization of forest produce, right? We have different crops, different forest crops, which are again beneficial for humankind. So this forestry is also part of agriculture. And one more last thing, which is fisheries. Fisheries is rearing, culturing, cultivation, and growing of fishes. That is again part of agriculture. So agriculture mein you can see there are different sector. First is crop production, wherein we are growing crops, different crops for human consumption. Then rearing of livestock, rearing, breeding, management of these livestock for getting some animal products like milk, meat, wool, right? That is animal husbandry. Third is forestry, where we are managing forest crops. And now these forest crops are again managed for different products, like timber is there, fuel is there, fiber is there, right? So this is forestry. And then we have fisheries again for fish consumption, for the seafood consumption. Fisheries is there where we are growing different where we are growing, cultivating and culturing fishes for the consumption purpose. Clear? So you can see agriculture is not just concise to crop production, but it also have different sectors. Clear? Now once we have understood the meaning of term agriculture and what all comes under agriculture, let us see the definition of agriculture. What is the actual definition? How do we actually define agriculture? Right? So, students, if we see, agriculture is defined as science, art, business of growing crops and rearing livestock or managing livestock. ठीक है. So, students, if we talk about agriculture in general, so इसकी definition होती है, it is science, art and business of growing crops and managing livestock. So, how agriculture is science? Let us understand one by one how this agriculture is science. So students, in agriculture, in order to grow crop, in order to grow crops, in order to get good yield, in order to get maximum productivity, in order to get maximum produce from the land, we have to understand the science of how crop is growing, how this crop is interacting with the climate, how this crop is dependent on soil, how this crop is absorbing water from the soil, so that we can understand what is the science behind the growing of this crop, or how this crop grows, so our produce, our output, which can be grains, which can be fruits, which can be any part of the plant that we use for consumption, how we can improve the quality of that produce and get the maximum benefit from the land. Clear? So for agriculture, see, agriculture may, this, it is not just कि we have seeds and we are throwing seeds on the field and it will grow, the plants will, obviously the plants will grow and give us the yield. No, if we want maximum return from the land, if we want agriculture to to be to uh, to be more productive, if we want agriculture to to move toward food security and to sustain the population of our country, so we need to understand the science is very very important, that how this actually crop is growing. Because see, once we know the science, then we know what actually are the driving factor for the produce that we are getting from these crops, and how that produce can be increased, how that output, or how that amount of produce, or how that yield can be increased, right? So agriculture is science. Then it is art also. See, students, once we have understood what is the science behind growing crop, what is the science behind the produce that is grown on this crop that we consume, right? We have to also know the art of managing these crops. See, if you see, everybody cannot do these agriculture activities, or what I can say, you have to learn things, like I will take the example of grafting. ठीक है, अगर आपको grafting पता होगी, if you know the grafting, what is grafting? In grafting, what we do, we take two stems. Basically, two stems are taken and they are joined together so that a new plant can form, right? So this is grafting, where we are joining part of um, two stems and we are making a new plant, whole new plant. So for this grafting, if people like you and me go for doing this grafting, we will 100% fail in that. Okay, it's not possible for everybody do this thing, because it is a skill, that is required to do this thing. So in agriculture, other activities like doing the weeding is basically removing extra plant from the field, or any other activities. For say, we will be discussing all the activities of agriculture in detail in coming chapters. Right now, just understand that whatever management we are doing on the field, for that a skill is required, and hence agriculture is considered as art. Okay? And ultimately, why business? Because why we and farmers are doing agriculture, because we need some economic benefit, right? We need some return from that land. So it is a business. So basically, agriculture is science, art, and business of growing crop and rearing livestock. Clear? I hope with this, let's move ahead and see branches of agriculture. Now, students, see, we have seen in the second slide that in agriculture, we have different sectors. We have fisheries, we have fisheries, forestries, we have animal husbandry, we have crop production. So agriculture is not, which is limited, right? And in order to make the study of agriculture easier, agriculture in all has been divided into different branches. So we have different branches under agriculture to make the study of all these groups effective, right? So there are basically 7 branches. First is agronomy. What is agronomy? Agronomy is a branch of science, agriculture science, which is dealing with the field crops and their management. So, like, sorry, see, what are field crops? Okay, so students, now there are, yes, Aditya, grafting can have two different stems, okay? No worries, there is a chapter plantation and horticulture crop. You will get to understand about this in detail there. Okay, so coming back to the topic, first branch is agronomy. I have told agronomy is management of field crops. ठीक है, what are field crops? Field crops are like your rice, wheat, pulses, right? So these are your field crops. ठीक है, then we have horticulture crops. Now students, see, we have two groups of crop, right? एक crop होती है, there is one crop which is not perishable in nature, means which can be stored for longer duration of time. Now your rice, wheat, pulses, they can be stored for months, right? But what about fruits? What about vegetables? What about flowers? Can you store them for months? No, right? So they are very perishable. They have less shelf life. Their shelf life is very small, right? And they cannot be stored for longer duration of time. Now, such crops are separated and they are kept under the branch which is horticulture. Now, students, this horticulture branch is a very different branch. And here in horticulture, not only I'm going to tell you the branches of horticulture also in the coming slide, but understand right now that horticulture is basically, this term horticulture has been derived from the word hortus means garden, culture means cultivation, means where we are cultivating garden. So in garden, what all we grow? We grow fruits, vegetable, we grow flowers, we grow ornamental plants, right? So all these crops are dealt under branch of agriculture which is known as horticulture. ठीक है, understood? Field crops are different, horticulture crops are different. Field crops and their management is dealt under branch which is agronomy. Horticulture crops like your fruits, flower, vegetables, they are dealt under branch which is horticulture. Clear? Next we have is forestry. Now students, forestry is that branch of agriculture where we are managing forest trees. I have told you that forest trees are also important for us. These forest trees are providing fuel, timber, fiber, right? We manage these forest trees also. So that branch of agriculture is known as forestry, where we are solely focused on forest and forest trees. ठीक है, management of forest and forest trees. Then we have next branch which is animal husbandry. ठीक है, as I've already told you, agriculture is not just about growing crop, it is also about rearing animals. Now animals like cow, buffalo, sheep, goat, pigs, then hens, these are reared. Okay, these are reared by human being for again different purposes. All those are dealt under a branch of agriculture which is animal husbandry. Clear? Then we have another science which is fishery science, which is totally and totally dealing with the marine environment, which is dealing with the rearing of fishes, rearing of sea animals, which is a means that is a different branch of science which is called agriculture science, which is called fishery science. ठीक है? Then we have another branch which is agriculture engineering. Now students, see, agricultural engineering क्या है? While we are managing all these other things, okay, like for example, in field crops we need tractors, right? We need harrows, we need machines to do the different operations. Now these machines are built and these machines are, taken care, or the study of these machines or the building of these machines or tools and implement that can, simplify the work in agriculture, they are dealt in another branch which is agriculture engineering. ठीक है? Then we have home science. Now, this home science is not, I would say, it is not something which is core branch of agriculture, but it is a related branch. Like whatever produce that we are getting from the agriculture, okay, the food we are getting from the agriculture, its quality, okay, how effectively means the quality of that produce that we are getting, that is dealt under home science. Home science is basically a key. What is the what is the nutrition value of the produce that we are getting? Okay, so that is dealt under home science, but this is not a core branch of agriculture. I would say this agronomy, horticulture, forestry, animal husbandry, fisheries, and agriculture engineering. These are the some core branches of agriculture. Now, among these, all these branches are again further grouped under different sections. So, first section is crop production group, where we are dealing with some kind of crop. So, in agronomy, we are dealing crop like field crops, rice, wheat, pulses. In horticulture, again, we have crops like flower, fruit, vegetable, spices, or ornamental flowers, right? So, then we have forestry, again, forest crops. Here we are dealing with crops. So, these three are kept under a section crop production group. Now, students, this is important. ये आपके एग्जाम में पूछा गया था, ठीक है? तो you have to learn what all comes under your crop production group. So, what all branches of agriculture comes under crop production group. Next group is animal management group, where we are managing animals. So, animal husbandry and fisheries are under this group, right? Agriculture engineering and home science are allied agriculture group, right? These are allied. They are not directly related to agriculture, but they are, they are supporting branches of agriculture, you can say. So that's why they are kept under group, which is allied agriculture group. Clear? Okay. With this understanding, let us understand now different branches of horticulture. Now, students, I have told you under horticulture, we have so many different things. So we have vegetable, we have flowers, we have we have fruits, we have a landscape also. So let's understand one by one what are the different branches of horticulture, because in your examination from the branches of horticulture question have been asked, right? So first branch of horticulture is floriculture. Now students, flori means flower. Flori से क्या समझ आ रहा है? Flower, right? तो इस तरीके से इसको याद कर सकते हैं. Floriculture is basically study of flowers and their management. ठीक है? Now, students, flowers are also grown. We know there is a huge market of flowers also, right? So, uh, in agriculture, flowers are also grown, and that comes under a branch of horticulture. So, that branch is known as floriculture, where we are dealing with how these flowers are grown, how these flowers are managed. Also, once these flowers are harvested, how these flowers should be, what post harvest management should be applied to these flowers so that their shelf life can be increased, right? तो देखो, flowers की shelf life कम होती है, right? If we keep a flower for 1 hour or 2 hour, cut, if we harvest a flower and keep it for 1 or 2 hour, it will spoil, it will start getting spoiled. So there are some post-harvest management, means there are some things we have to do so that we can increase the shelf life. It can be kept for a longer duration of time, right? So everything is dealt under a branch which is floriculture. Then we have next arboriculture. Now, students, this is a different branch of horticulture, a bit different branch of horticulture, I would say. In arboriculture, what we are doing, see, usually what we are doing in other branches, you will see we are either managing flowers, fruits, or different vegetables. But in arboriculture, sometimes we need to just manage one tree or one plant. ठीक है? What can happen that, like you might have seen, अगर कोई बहुत सुंदर सा गार्डन है, राइट? उस गार्डन में, if there is a garden, and in that garden if we have only one tree which is adding beauty to that garden, right? It is just one single tree. So that single tree is also need to managed, right? So we need to see how the leaves are growing, in what pattern this particular tree is growing, okay? So if there is any diseased stem or not, we need to trim it out, we need to prune it out, okay, cut it out basically. So now when we are managing just one single tree or one single plant, that is called arboriculture. Now from here also I think question was asked to you in your examination to learn what is this arboriculture. ठीक है? Arboriculture means managing one plant, one tree. That is your arboriculture. Okay, next we have is landscape horticulture. Now, students, in horticulture, understand this. I have told you horticulture is not just about crops. ठीक है? In horticulture, we also deal with the beautification of land. Okay, beautification of land is also dealt under horticulture. Now, you might have seen beautiful gardens are built, right? Some Mughal gardens, Persian gardens, French garden, Japanese garden, beautiful gardens are there, right? So that these study of these gardens, how these landscape are developed, that is dealt under a branch of horticulture which is known as landscape horticulture. Clear? Clear? So, landscape horticulture, I have told you, it deals with the beautification of lands. Okay. So, these are again, I hope now floriculture, arboriculture, landscape horticulture is clear. Next branch of horticulture is olericulture. Now, students, olericulture is a branch of horticulture where we are dealing with vegetables. ठीक है, we are dealing with vegetables, different vegetables that we grow for consumption purpose, how they are managed, how they are processed, how they are stored, everything is dealt with the plant in everything is dealt regarding vegetable in olericulture. Clear? I hope this is also clear. It is also important, was asked to you in your examination. ठीक है. Then pomology is basically for fruits. Okay, for fruits, branch of horticulture dealing with the fruits and their management, that is pomology. Then we have viticulture. Now students, see, viticulture is for grapes. Okay, now you might have seen grapes have different utility. Now grapes are vine crops, means they grow, they do not have proper stem, they grow on vines, right? We have grape vines, and these grapes are used for making wine purpose, means as they are grown in vines, as they are grown in vines, so there is different cultivation practice that is required to grow this particular crop, that is grapes. So one different section, see, pomology mein we are dealing with all kind of fruits, right? But sorry, viticulture is a different branch of horticulture which is only dealing with one crop, which is grape crop. ठीक है, grapes are dealt in different branch of horticulture, which is viticulture, because as it has different cultivation practices than other crops. Clear? Other fruit crops. Chalo, next we have is enology. Enology is basically, student, when we are studying or dealing with the science of wine and winemaking. ठीक है, from grapes, that is enology. And then we have post harvest management, very important. So students, all the crops, they need to manage once they are harvest. और ऐसा नहीं है कि okay, हमने crop grow कर लिए, we have grown the crop once, we have got the good yield, now we have harvested it, and what after, and we have stored it. You cannot just simply store things. Okay, you need to process them. Even your field crops, अगर आपको wheat और rice भी store करना है, you need to process them, you need to first sun dry them, you need to bring down the moisture content in them. Okay, you need to make sure that moisture is less, so that whenever we are storing it, there is no fungal infection, there is no kind of disease that is happening in storage condition, right? Same with all crops, we need to do post harvest management. Once the crop is harvested, there are some post harvest managements that need to be applied, that need to be done in order to store that crop for longer duration of time. Clear? So all that is studied under a different branch of horticulture, which is known as post harvest management. Clear? Okay. Now this, till now we have covered all the what is agriculture, branches of agriculture, branches of horticulture. Now students, in our country we have a national agriculture research system, means the system, a group of institutes who are working for developing techniques and technology to improve agriculture, right? See, ultimately agriculture पे focus क्यों किया जा रहा है? To bring that food security, right? To maximize the yield so that we can meet the population demand, right? So who all are working for this purpose, right? So there is a complete institutional system that has been developed, and that is known as National Agriculture Research System. And in this National Agriculture Research System, we have all the institutes like your okay, Aditya, see, enology is about wine and winemaking. Means there is a whole study of wine and winemaking. Okay, so this is enology. And post harvest management is the management that we do after the crops are harvested. ठीक है, क्रॉप को हमने हार्वेस्ट किया, we have harvested the crop. Now we cannot just simply store the crop, there need to be some process, there need to be some processing that need to be done in these crop, so that these crops can be stored effectively and there is no spoilage of these crop. So this branch where we are dealing with the पोस्ट हार्वेस्ट ऑफ मैनेजमेंट ऑफ द क्रॉप्स इज कॉल्ड एज पोस्ट हार्वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट. ठीक है, आई होप इट्स क्लियर नाउ. चलो, coming back to the National Agriculture Research System, so there is a whole set of institutional system that is there for developing and for improving the techniques and technologies in agriculture. Now, in this, what all comes is your ICAR, which is the Indian Council of Agriculture Research, and other central research institute, national research institute that are set up by ICAR. ठीक है. Now, students, if you'll open your summary sheet, you will see there are around 63 agriculture, horticulture, veterinary institutes, 4 deemed university, 13 NRCs. Okay, then we have multiple All India coordinated research project and national bureaus and project directorates. Okay, yes, Rishti, I was about to answer that question कि क्या आपको ये सब याद करने हैं. I would say right now, please do not try to learn all the institute, because if you will see previous year questions, there was only 1 to 2 questions asked from there. ठीक है. So that too in 2017 and all. I am going to cover the questions here also in this class कि क्या questions थे. But right now, I would suggest you do not go for learning all these institutes, because it will take a lot of time. And right now, you need to focus on other important things. So my suggestion is that if there is any new institute in news, okay, like you are reading ARD current affair, and you come to know about any institute doing any particular and developing any particular technology, so you can learn about that institute, because the chances of asking those institutes are very high, because as they are in news, they can be asked to you in your examination. But right now you can skip this part where you have been given all these institutes. ठीक है. चलो, नेक्स्ट इज लेट्स टॉक अबाउट एग्रीकल्चर रेवोल्यूशंस. तो एग्रीकल्चर रेवोल्यूशंस क्या है बेसिकली स्टूडेंट्स? अगेन, when government started promoting agriculture, when government started building institutes for agriculture, obviously there will be some uh, improvement that happens in agriculture, right? And that will lead to a revolution, means a huge change in conditions or situation of that particular thing. So first revolution that happened was green revolution. ठीक है. Green revolution, which is for the increase in production of food grain. So after independence, basically, just give me a minute, students. Okay. After independence, what happened? Our government focused on industrialization, right? And there was less focus, less attention given to agriculture. And what happened at that particular point of time? We were totally dependent on other countries for the import of food grains, right? Now, slowly and slowly, when these countries refused to send food grains to our country, so what government realized that now we need to focus more on agriculture. We need to develop some techniques and technologies to help farmers in order to increase our crop production. So after that, when the focus shifted to agriculture, then the institutes were set up, then the varieties were introduced in our country. Norman E. Borlaug was the scientist who introduced some varieties from outside to India, and these varieties were distributed to farmers, right? Now, when farmers grow these variety, because traditionally whatever varieties we have in our country was not so effective. They were not of good quality. They were not good varieties, right? So once these varieties were distributed, which was bought by Dr. Norman E. Borlaug from other countries, these varieties not performed well, but they out yielded. Means they out yielded, means they produce the production was very high at that particular point of time. So that leads to green revolution. That leads to green revolution, wherein India becomes self-sufficient in terms of meeting the food grain requirement. Okay, not only we became self-sufficient, but we also started exporting these food grains, right? And that brings a huge revolution, which is known as green revolution, wherein we become self-sufficient in food grain requirement, especially the wheat and rice. Okay? चल, next is red revolution. Next revolution is red revolution. What is this red revolution, students? This revolution term has been given to increase in production of meat and tomatoes. Okay, now green revolution is important. आपको याद करना है, ठीक है? You have to learn what is green revolution and what is it called, right? So red revolution is another revolution which is the increase in production of meat and tomato. So when the production of meat and tomato was increased, the term red revolution is given. Okay, coming to the question कि एग्जाम में क्या आएगा, तो स्टूडेंट्स ये रेवोल्यूशन एग्जाम में पूछे जाते हैं, राइट? दे हैव बीन आस्क्ड इन योर एग्जामिनेशन, सो यू हैव टू लर्न अबाउट ऑल द रेवोल्यूशन, ठीक है, एंड व्हाट दे सजेस्ट, right? So like round revolution is for potato. So how you can learn it? Potato are basically round in shape, so you can learn it by relating to the shape of potato. Ki round revolution is for potato. Red color of meat and tomato will suggest ki it is for meat and tomato, right? Then there is a black revolution which is increase in petroleum, right? Then we have yellow revolution for oil seed. Now you can learn it from the mustard seed. Okay, usually we have mustard oil in our household, right? We consume mustard oil. So mustard flower is yellow in color. So yellow revolution is for increase in production of oil seed. Same white revolution for milk. Color of milk is white. So you will learn white revolution for milk, right? It is also known as Operation Flood. It is also known as Operation Flood. Learn this thing also. And the person behind this was Verghese Kurian. Dr. Verghese Kurian. We'll learn about the father of different revolution. Then we'll come to know about him. Okay. So right now, white revolution or Operation Flood is for milk. Okay. Increase in production of milk. Likewise, we have blue revolution. It is for increase in production of fishes. Okay. Color of water is blue. Usually we paint ocean as blue, right? So you can learn it, you can relate it and learn blue revolution for fishes. Then brown revolution for leather and cocoa. Again, color of leather and cocoa. You can see the brown revolution you can relate with leather and cocoa. Next, we have golden fiber revolution. Now, fiber means fiber crop. We have two fiber crop. One is cotton, another is jute, right? So, golden fiber revolution. If you see the fiber of jute, it is somewhat golden in color. So, golden fiber revolution was given to the jute production. And for cotton, can anybody tell me what is the revolution given to increase in production of cotton? Anybody? Okay, Shubham, is it just silver revolution? Is it just silver revolution? Yes. Yes, very good. Kavya, YA, Sarika, Srishti. Very good. So it is called silver, not just silver. If you will say silver, it will relate to the egg revolution. So silver फाइबर रेवोल्यूशन, ठीक है? कॉटन को बोलते हैं सिल्वर, कॉटन के लिए बोलते हैं सिल्वर फाइबर रेवोल्यूशन. नाउ वन मोर रेवोल्यूशन इज देयर व्हिच इज सिल्वर रेवोल्यूशन. सिल्वर इज फॉर एग. ओके, if there is only silver written, then it is for egg. Silver fiber, cotton. Golden fiber, jute. Clear? I hope now from here all these three revolutions are clear. Next we have is protein revolution. So students, it is for pulses. अब ये कैसे याद रखना है? Pulses are rich in protein, right? We always say pulses are rich source of protein. So protein revolution is for pulse production. Then we have pink revolution. Again PYQ है ये. Pink revolution is for onion and prawns. ठीक है? Increase in production of onion and prawns. From that color you can see pink revolution has been given. ठीक है? Then we have another revolution which is golden revolution. So students, it is given for fruits also, like increase in production of fruit term has been given golden revolution. Increase in production of honey term has been given golden revolution, as well as increase in overall horticulture crop production. For that also term golden revolution has been given. So golden revolution has been given for three commodities, three things. First is fruits, increase in fruit production. Second is increase in honey production, and third is overall horticulture in production when increased is also termed as golden revolution. Clear? Okay. Now let's come to the fathers of various disciplines. Now, students, the people who were behind these revolution, the people who have worked in agriculture and different disciplines or different areas of agriculture. These people who have huge contribution, they are basically termed as father of that particular discipline or that particular area. Okay, so in agriculture we also have some personalities. So first we have is father of agronomy, which is Pietro de Crescenzi. ठीक है, याद रखना है, important है. Father of agronomy. Agronomy क्या है? I've told you, it is a branch of agriculture dealing with field crops and management. If you can recall, I have told you that, right? So father of agronomy is Pietro de Crescenzi. Then we have father of plant physiology, Stephen Hales. Again a PYQ. ठीक है. Then father of genetics is George Johann Mendel. Here you need to just remember these names. Okay. Now again the question comes: do we have to remember all the names? No. To the you can just see the table. जितने याद हो पा रहे हैं उतने याद कर लो. Because again only once the question was there from this particular topic, right? चलो. Then we have Dr. Norman Borlaug, the same person who brought the varieties to India, and but after which we became self-sufficient and which lead to the green revolution, right? So he is the father of green revolution. ठीक है. But if we talk about father of green revolution in India, then the name will come MS Swaminathan. In your question, if it is saying father of green revolution in India, then the person name will be MS Swaminathan. Then if it is just father of green revolution and Norman Borlaug is there, the father will be Dr. Norman Borlaug, right? Okay, then there is cotton hybrid, which was developed by C.T. Patel. Another is father of golden rice. So the father is Dr. Ingo Potticus. ठीक है. Father of mutation theory is Hugo de Veres. Then father of hybrid rice, ठीक है, Yung Longpin. So students, hybrid rice was developed in China for the first time, and India is the second country to develop hybrid rice. So the person who worked for this was Yung Longpin. Okay, so understand, a Chinese figure is there. So Yung Longpin developed hybrid rice because it was first developed in China. ठीक है. Then we have father of microbiology, which is Louis Pasteur. Father of White Revolution in India, Dr. Verghese Kurian. Same thing, okay, same person behind Operation Flood or White Revolution. And students, right now, if the example of this White Revolution or Operation Flood is Amul, okay, a very good example. Amul came after this White Revolution or Operation Flood, okay. We have different dairy product of Amul that we consume. Clear? So I hope these things are clear to you. These people are clear to you. Next, we have some important dates in agriculture. Now, again, you don't have to learn each and every date. Any recent date that is there in the news, you can learn the recent one. Okay. Skip the other or some important that I'm going to tell you. Learn those. Rest you can skip. Any recent one you have to learn, right? Now in December there is about to come role of women in agriculture. Okay, so you have to learn, like you can see here, World Soil Day in that will be in December before your examination. National Agriculture Education Day, National Farmers Day. So you have to learn the recent one. Okay, but yeah, there is World Pulse Day, which is celebrated on February 10th. International Day of Forest is just celebrated on 21st March. World Water Day on 22nd March. World Earth Day on 22nd April. International Seed Day on 26th April. Then World Milk Day on 1st June. World Environment Day on 5th June, right? Important है agriculture, National Agriculture Education Day to commemorate the birth anniversary of first Agriculture Minister Dr. Rajendra Prasad. ठीक है, very important. World Soil Day is very important because it is going to be, it can be asked to your examination because it is falling before your exam, right? Then 23rd December, important hai, National Farmers Day, which is also known as Kisan Divas, to mark the birth anniversary of Chaudhary Charan Singh. ठीक है? So learn all these. Okay, now I have covered all the important facts of your chapter 1. Okay, now we'll see the previous year question. We'll solve PYQs, and after that we'll practice some more questions, and then we'll wind up this lecture. ठीक है? If any doubt till now or कि कोई concept समझ नहीं आया, if there is any problem in understanding any concept or understanding any terminologies, please let me know in the chat section. I'll answer your queries. Okay, but yeah, let's start with the previous year question. So first question for you in the screen, you can see, you just read the question and please interact in the session. I have already taught you all everything that we have that we are seeing in previous year question. Okay, so I want everybody to please participate. I can see there are 78 students. Okay, so everybody participate. Also, I request to people who have joined through Zoom session, you guys can also participate and you can also practice these PYQs with us, right? Okay. First question is, which branch of agriculture that deals with the production of fruits, vegetable, flowers, ornamental plants, spices and condiments and veg beverages? ठीक है. Very easy. Okay, I have already talked about this. Okay, I can see everybody is giving the right answer. That is horticulture. ठीक है. Okay. First question is clear, I think. I think everybody has given the answer. Very good, very good. Well, wealth from YouTube, and everybody those who have answered in the Zoom session. Okay, next question for you is, the study of vegetable is called. I have told you already. Okay, if there is any other question, you can ask me at the end. Okay, अभी क्योंकि chat section में these question will go backward, right? So questions I'll take at the end. Okay, अभी कोई question है तो last में उसको cater करेंगे. Right now, solve these questions that I'm showing you here. Okay. Tell me, study of vegetable is called as. Very good, Praveen Kumar and everybody. Very good. Okay, so I hope you have understood the thing. It is olericulture. Okay, I have told you study of vegetable is olericulture. If I talk about the rest, pomology. Can you tell me what is pomology? Study of pomology. Yeah, very good. Very good. Fruits, right. Viticulture. Viticulture is the study of which crop? Grapes. Very good. Okay. Is there anything which is fruitology? Is there anything, any branch which is fruitology? No, no. Very good. Very good. ठीक है. चलो, next question. What is pink revolution about? I have told you, na, it was PYQ. It was asked to you in the examination. Pink revolution is all about. ठीक है. Onion and prawn production. Onion and prawn production. Very good. Answer will be onion and prawn production. ठीक है. चलो. Let's move ahead. Next question. Who among the following is known as father of plant physiology? Who among the following is known as father of plant physiology? Yes. Stephen Hales, George Johann Mendel, Aristotle, D.N. Walia, none of the above. Answer will be option A, Stephen Hales. Okay, now I'm getting that you have learned things. Okay, very good. Next question. What is the study of fruits is called? Very easy, again, a very easy question. Okay, I have already told you. We have discussed about it in the lecture and in the previous question as well. Olericulture, pomology, vitology, enology, none of the above. Okay, study of fruits. Study of fruits is pomology. Very good. Moving ahead to the next question. What is blue revolution about? ठीक है, I have told you revolution से question पूछे गए थे. So you have to tell me, blue revolution is about onion and prawn production, indigo production, fish production, muga silk production, none of the above. Very good. So it is about fish production, right? We have learned that blue revolution is the term given when the fish production increases. ठीक. Next question. This is the question that was asked to you in 2017. Which of the following is the first agriculture university in India? First agriculture university in India. Now, this is something which I have not taught in the class, and but it is given to you in the summary sheet. Okay? It is just a simple fact about first agriculture university in India. You can just learn and remember the name of university. That's it. Just one simple fact. Okay, I hope many of you might know this. Yes. No. The first agriculture university of India is GB Pant University of Agriculture and Technology. ठीक है? So this is the first agriculture university of India, which is GB Pant. The full form is Govind Ballabh Pant University of Agriculture and Technology, and it is in Pantnagar. Okay, Pantnagar, Uttarakhand. You have to learn it. Okay. Moving to the next question. What is White Revolution about? Options are milk, honey, fruit, horticulture, none of the above. Okay. White Revolution is about milk production. Very good. Answer will be option A, milk production. I hope you all are giving right answer. Yes. Moving to the next question, the study of field crops and their management is called. Okay, now the question from branches of agriculture. Question from branches of agriculture. So study of field crop and their management, we study under which branch of agriculture? Is it agronomy, horticulture, pomology, enology, none of the above? Okay. So what will be the answer here? Very good. Answer will be agronomy, right? Because in horticulture, we deal with the horticulture crops like your fruits, flower, vegetables, spices, right? In pomology, we specifically deal with fruits. In enology, we specifically deal with wine and winemaking, right? Okay, moving to the next question. Agriculture Education Day is celebrated to commemorate the birth anniversary of which of the following personalities? Very important question. Just solve it. We have just discussed is it MS Swaminathan, Normani Borlaug, uh, George Johan Mendel, Chaudhry Charan Singh, or Dr. Rajendra Prasad? Very good. Answer will be answer will be Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Okay. Chalo. Moving to the next question. Okay, now PYQs are over. And let me tell you that in 2020, from 2022 onward, less PYQs have been seen from this particular chapter. But yes, if there are question, if there are, because we have PYQ from one shift, because there can be multiple shifts. But previous year question, if there will be asked from here, they will be from revolution, they will be from father, they will be from the branches of agriculture, branches of horticulture, right? So please learn all those things, and also some important days. Also some important days. Okay, study of vegetable is called. Study of vegetable is called. Okay, very good. It is option A or lariculture, right? Very easy, very simple. We have revised this multiple times. अब ये आपको अच्छे से याद हो जाने चाहिए. Okay, everything that we have learned, now you should able to memorize it. Okay, next question for you is golden fiber revolution is about. Golden fiber revolution is about. Okay, very good, very good. And what about, if I say what about horticulture production, what is the term given to that revolution? If I talk about overall horticulture production, yes, yes, then the name will be given as only golden revolution. Same goes for your fruit production and honey production. For these three, only golden revolution term will be given. For jute, it is golden fiber revolution. Very good. Chalo, next question is what is protein revolution about? What is protein revolution about? Very good. Jute is golden fiber, honey, fruit, horticulture is golden revolution. So we are left with option E, pulse production. As pulses are rich in protein, so answer will be option E, pulse production. Okay. Next question, who among the following is known as father of plant physiology? Okay, I have already discussed this with you in the PYQs. Again, the revision of same PYQ. Okay, Stephen Hales. ठीक है. Stephen Hales answer here. ठीक है. Who among the following is known as father of agronomy? Father of agronomy. Okay, we have just discussed about this thing as well. So father of agronomy is very good. Very good. Everybody is giving right answer. That is Peter de Crescenzi. Okay. Next question. Father of Hybrid cotton. Who among the following is father of hybrid cotton? Also something that we have already discussed in the class. Very good. Everybody is giving right answer. That is C.T. Patel. Moving to the next question. World Soil Day is celebrated on. World Soil Day is celebrated on. Very good. It is option C, 5th December, right? On 5th December, we celebrate World Soil Day. Okay, moving to the next question. Kishan Divas is celebrated on 23rd December to commemorate the birthday of. Okay, your options are M.S. Swaminathan, Norman Borlaug, George Johann Mendel, Chaudhry Charan Singh, none of the above. What will be the right answer? Okay, very good. Right answer will be option D, Chaudhry Charan Singh, right? Mr. Chaudhry Charan Singh. Chalo, next question is, in which of the following place is National Research Center for Orchid is located? National Research Center for Orchid is located. I think this is PYQ also. This was asked in your examination. Okay. ठीक है, very good. Answer will be Sikkim. ठीक है, so National Research Center for Orchid is located in Sikkim. Next question, where is the headquarter of National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resources? National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resources headquarter is located in which of the following place? Very good. Answer will be New Delhi. ठीक है. So National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resources is in New Delhi. National Dairy Research Institute is located in. National Research Dairy Institute is located in. Okay, very good. It is in Haryana. ठीक है. See, you can learn this Haryana. In Haryana, you will find the good breed of cattle and buffalo, right? There are some good breed of cattle and buffalo that is found in Haryana, originated from these places. So, Dairy Research Institute is there, right? Just relate things and you can learn them. Okay, so that was all for this particular class. I feel I have covered the orientation part as well as chapter one. So now I feel like you have got the clarity, like what you have to read from this chapter and what you have to leave, right? Now, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. We still have time and you can ask me. And from tomorrow onward, we will be covering chapter 2 agronomy. So for your homework today is that you just go through the summary sheet of agronomy. Okay? Tomorrow agronomy chapter I will try to cover. And I request you all to please once go through the summary sheet and read about the classification of crops. Classification, all the classification of crops. ठीक है. Learn classification of crop, learn about the soil preparation. Soil preparation means where we have to learn about the different types of tillage. ठीक है. Prepare these topics very well and then come to the tomorrow class and we'll discuss about this in detail. ठीक है. Okay. Okay, Aditya, sericulture is when we are culturing the silkworm. Okay, so see, sericulture is a branch, sericulture for silkworm, and why we are cultivating or culturing this silkworm for obtaining silk. Okay, so silk is the fiber that is obtained from this insect, which is silkworm. So silkworm को culture किया जाता है, and that branch of agriculture dealing with this is called as sericulture, right? Okay, Kajal, see, I'll try to do thing that you are asking, but see, today the lecture was very short. I was able to compile it within, by 9:30 I was able to compile it. But from tomorrow onward, what will be happening? See, we have some big lectures. We have some big topics, chapters that need to be covered. Okay? So there will be multiple topics, multiple things that need to be covered, and there are these chapters are more conceptual based. So I'll try that if we have time at the end. So I'll try to do what you are saying, that I'll try to revise everything quickly, but please understand, right now we have a limitation of time, so it's not possible to comprehensively cover everything and just do the revision quickly at the end. I'll try my best to do that also, but I feel like what I have seen from the previous year classes, that sometimes we have less time to cover the chapter, right? So I'll try that, but still I'll try. Okay. I'll make a list of important topic at the end, and if that help you, that will be great, right? Yes, सुमित, लेक्चर की रिकॉर्डिंग अवेलेबल होगी आपको. Aksh, see, tomorrow will be the class. Tomorrow, same timing. The classes will be there. Class will be there for ARD, right? And after this, you are getting class for today. You are getting class for current affair, and then I think computer knowledge class is there. Okay. Okay, Rahim Malik. Your homework is to read and go through summary sheet of agronomy and field crop. ठीक है? Just read summary sheet of agronomy and field crop, especially topics like classification of field crop and soil preparation and tillage, different type of tillage that is given there in your summary sheet. See, Avantika, I request you to right now, please do not go for learning all the institutes. It will take a lot of time. Rather, what you do, whatever you are reading, if you come across any institute while reading current affair, you can learn that institute. Okay, you can make a note of that institute and learn that institute. Please do not go for learning all the institute. Also, chronological events that are given in the summary sheet. Okay, skip that part for now. Okay, you're welcome, Avantika. You're welcome, Rahi. Anything else anybody want to ask? Also, the students who are watching through YouTube, if you want to ask, you can ask your queries. Ritik Das, see, summary sheets are not available for the YouTube students. Rather, you will be getting the PDF of YouTube classes that we are taking. Okay, so that PDF you can download from Telegram. Anything else anybody want to ask? Okay. Thank you so much, Siri. See, I just have a request. Like, if you guys feel this session was useful and the class was good for you, just provide your feedback, any kind of feedback, at feedback@edutab .co.in. So this is the mail ID. I'll just type this mail ID in the chat section also for you, so that you can write your feedback, any kind of feedback, anything you need to need like how was the session, anything that need to be incorporated, or we can how we can do it better way. So any kind of feedback is welcome. Okay. So I request you to please at least uh, write a feedback if you can. Add this feedback at edutab.co.in. If the session was useful, please do let me know. It means a lot, and I would like to read your feedback. So I am providing you the mail ID in the chat section also. You can just write your feedbacks. Okay. uh, Summary sheet is enough for preparation. Then you for this. Yes, Aksh, see, first I suggest you to go for summary sheet, classes and practice MCQ. That will be more than enough to do right now. Okay. Anything else anybody want to ask? Related to chapter or related to any concept which was not cleared or anything else? Please let me know. You're welcome, Aksh. Yes, Gaurav, chutti, but it's for just today. Okay? From tomorrow onward, you will be saying कि मैम छुट्टी कर दो. Okay. No, Sai. Grapes are kept under different branch, which is viticulture. You're welcome, Anurag. Okay. No, Kavya. See, if you are watching live classes, then you can skip YouTube session. Okay. In live classes, you are getting everything. Anything else anybody want to ask? Avantika, see, PDF will be shared to you right after, but you have to wait. Okay, you'll have to wait. I'll talk to support team today only, so I'll see if I can provide you the PDF before the class or just after the class by myself. Then I have to talk to the support team before doing so. Okay, you're welcome, Kavya. Anything else? Yeah. There's nothing to discuss. I'm just waiting for your queries, and if you want to leave, you can leave the session. Yes, Aksh, downloadable है आपकी summary sheet downloadable है. You can download them. Okay. चलो. I think I've answered all the queries. You're welcome, Saik. You're welcome, B.R. Teja. Okay, everybody, just a request. If you can just provide your feedbacks, that will be more than I'll be happy to learn what you have understood through this session and was the learn teaching process was effective or not. And from tomorrow onward, we'll see. Okay, we'll start your core agriculture classes, the topics that are very important for your exam. Now, from tomorrow onward, I request you if you can just go through the summary sheet once before coming to the class. That will be really helpful for you to understand everything in more better way. Okay. Okay, Ananya. Uh, Ananya, okay, I'll see what I can do about that. Okay. No, sir. I see if you have gold course, you have access to both main course as well as the crash course. Okay, you have everything. You're welcome, HP. Have a nice day. Okay, Ananya, have a nice day. Chalo. ठीक है. That's all. We'll meet tomorrow, same time. Okay, and from tomorrow onward, please and be prepared, and we'll start your important topics from tomorrow onwards. See, Aksh, one more thing I would like to tell you all here that it's not possible for me to add more questions. See, we need to here understand that we need to have a balanced approach. I have to, I have to, elaborate all the concepts to you also because if I'll go for the questions approach, there might be few things that will be left from the concept. So I will be, using the balance approach. So questions ke liye I am adding PYQs. I think that should be more than enough because I am doing comprehensive coverage of all the topics along with the PYQs, and PYQs will give you the gist कि किस तरीके से क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं from that particular topic, right? So please, I cannot, for the question part, you can take the test, you can just solve the quiz. And one more suggestion I would say कि अगर आपने quiz भी ले लिया, if you have attempted the quiz and you want more questions, for that you can just put your summary sheet on ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT to make 50 to 100 questions on that particular topic for you, and you will get multiple. You will get as many questions as you want. But for the session, I would say I will have a balanced approach. I cannot incorporate many, means I cannot incorporate more MCQs. Okay. Okay. Chalo, that's all. Thank you, everybody.